And so then I said, Talk Tuah, spit on that thing.
Man, that was such a good dream. But you know what? That doesn't have to be just a dream.
If she don't talk to her, then I want to talk to her. Cause you know, guys, Talk Tuah, the funny, Talk Tuah, the meme, right? It's really funny.
Now I know I'm a little late to the Talk Tuah party, but I think that's okay considering that Haley Welch has kept the Talk Tuah party going on for so long now. So actually, I think I'm just right on time. Before I continue the video though, in my last video, well not my last video, but it was like 2 videos ago, I said whoever came up with the best name for this microphone, that would be the permanent name for this microphone forever. So the name is Jeremy, guys. There were a lot of names. By a lot, I mean there were like 4. But shout out to the rat for getting the name Jeremy. Also, it's spelled like this for some reason. That's what he said, not me. So shout out to the rat. And this microphone, you guys will refer to it now as this is Mr. Little Jeremy right here. This is my boy Jeremy, the microphone. If you guys somehow haven't heard of the super awesome and super hilarious, biggest meme of all time, Talk Tuah, then you've probably been living under a rock. And boy, I've never been more jealous of your rock than I am now. That rock is something pretty good, I'm gonna be honest. But if you haven't seen the meme and you really are clueless, it's literally just a girl saying Talk Tuah. And it's obviously the most hilarious, funniest, biggest meme of all time. But if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna recreate it myself right now to jog your memory. So, what's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy? Oh, I gotta say, it's when I Talk Tuah, spit on that thing. It's the funniest, biggest meme of all time. Now, Haley Welch, the absolute comedic, hilarious genius that she is, for coming up with the biggest, hilarious meme of all time, Talk Tuah, has blown up. Unfortunately, not literally blown up, but only blown up in terms of her fame and popularity. She has somehow gained like 3 million followers on Instagram somehow, which is absolutely insane. And she's so popular that she is charging money for like guest appearances at concerts and whatever else. Now, I want you guys to just guess a price of how much you think that little performance at that concert cost. How much money do you think that cost? Hope your guesses are in, because if you said $30,000, you would be correct. The price for that is 30,000 American dollars. $30,000 for someone to scream Talk Tuah. Now, if you guessed wrong, don't be discouraged, because I also actually guessed wrong. I initially said my firstborn son and the human rights to my soul, which is actually a really low price considering how funny and how massive the Talk Tuah meme is. Now, I don't know what Haley Welch would do with my firstborn son, but I'm assuming it would be nothing far from extraordinary. Haley Welch actually quit her job like the second that clip blew up, like day 1. She was like, all right, I'm out of here. She just left. I wonder what that conversation with her boss was like. Hey, boss, so I'm actually gonna quit my job today. What? No, you can't, Haley, you can't just leave your job. I need a reason. What happened? Well, let's just say the Tuah has been hocked. I'm gonna kill myself. Can you guys guess what Haley Welch's job was? Her job was the spring factory. She worked at a spring factory. That is the funniest job of all time, right next to the Talk Tuah meme, which is obviously the funniest thing of all time. Working at a spring factory? It almost sounds made up. What springs did they make? What are the springs for? What do you need springs for, Haley? Talk Tuah? More like spring Tuah on that thing? Now, if you guys didn't know, Haley Welch has a podcast. The podcast name being Talk Tuah, which, if you didn't know, it's a little play on words in reference to the hilarious biggest meme of all time, Hawk Tuah. The funniest meme of all time, Hawk Tuah. I don't know why when anyone gets like any success on the internet, their first options are either A, make a rap song, or option B, make a podcast. No one needs a podcast. Why does everyone feel the need to make a podcast? No one cares about your podcast. Don't worry, guys. She also did option A. She has a rap song, and it's awesome.
Drop the beat. Oh, you gotta give that.
Like, wouldn't it be kind of weird if Dan TDM next week was just like, guys, my YouTube channel hasn't been doing too well recently, so I decided my next big move, we're starting a podcast. The name of the podcast being Dan's Diddle Den. But yeah, she has a podcast, and it's, the best thing of all time. And I just cannot wait to get information from the Talk Tuah girl. Coming off her unprecedented viral moment and the biggest meme of all time. You hear that, guys? The biggest meme of all time. Talk Tuah is the biggest meme of all time! Each episode of Talk Tuah will feature Haley and her celebrity counterpart as they sit down for hilarious conversations. You hear that, guys? Hilarious conversations. Oh boy, we're in for a treat.
I'm Haley Welch. A little while ago, my life took a complete left turn and it changed forever. And along the way, I've realized that everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Huh? What? You just now are realizing that people can have their own opinion? It took you starting a podcast and becoming an internet celebrity to realize that people can have their own opinions? What?
It's my time to talk. Check out my podcast every week, Talk Tuah, where I'm sitting down with the coolest guests and having actual conversations with them.
Whoa! Not only are they hilarious conversations, but they're actual conversations too? This is revolutionary for the podcast industry. How has this not gone number one?
And Pooky.
Who is Pooky? Who's Pooky?
He may stop by too.
Why on earth is Logan Paul so excited and cares so much on who the Talk Tuah girl, out of all people, is dating? Why is it that important? Who is Pooky? Who's Pooky? What? You're dating someone? I gotta know! I gotta know now! Tell me, who is it, please! Okay, don't worry about the fact that I changed clothes, but it's time to watch some super epic Talk Tuah. Let's go.
Like, have you done anything weird to, try to impress a guy?
Have I done anything weird? Okay, let me sit here and think about this for a minute.
You're the down
I like
bitch.
barking at men.
Oh.
Instead of cat calling, then I'm like, it's like.
Is it
roles
full
reversed.
bark?
I'm
Or are
like,
you kind of... Oh, yep.
you
It's
know?
full bark.
Like,
Do you guys baby talk?
Absolutely not.
Okay,
That
good.
sickens
That,
me.
What? So barking and growling is okay, but baby talk? That sickens me.
Some girl called me a frog the other day, and I was like, frog? I was like,
Frog?
no, wait a minute, that's a new one.
Like,
I
would
clicked
you
on
ever
her.
swipe up on someone's story and be like, ugh, frog? Like, you would never do
No.
that. I would never do that either. Like, what is wrong with you?
That's
Like,
what
why are
I'm
you so
saying.
mad at...
Oh yeah, no, I'd never do that either. What are they talking about? What are they even talking about on this podcast? What is this podcast about? I just wanted to say Talk Tuah.
Madam, I got one more question for you.
Can I put on my hat for this one?
Go for it. What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy?
You know what it is? It's the corkscrew.
You guys know!
The corkscrew. You gotta elaborate on that.
All the men in the room, do you know the corkscrew? What?
You guys know. Come on. Show me some noise. You guys know. You guys know, right? The corkscrew.
Hell, I wouldn't say dating just yet.
Is this Pooky?
It's Pooky.
Shut the heck up.
That's my man.
I don't get it. Why are people trying to make such a big deal about this Pooky character? No one cares. There is no one that cares at all who Pooky is. Not a single person cares. There's no one out there that's like, oh, I gotta know who he is. Actually, it's a lie. Logan Paul really wants to find out who Pooky is.
Who is Pooky? Who is Pooky?
Hell yeah.
What does it say?
Look. That's mine. There's even a flag. Dude, they done flags.
How do you feel? You got Halloween costumes at Spirit Halloween.
We're gonna go try these on for you. Ta-da! Need your oil change?
Who asked for this? Who is out here that is dressing up as Talk Tuah? What are you dressing up as? You can't just dress up as like a statement. Like it's not even like a thing, like a tangible character you could dress up as. You're dressing up as the Talk Tuah like expression. Who is dressing up as that? Oh, hey! Trick or treat! Happy Halloween! What are you dressed as? Really? You can't tell what I'm dressed as? I thought it was obvious. No, I can't. I really can't. Oh, well, I'm dressed as the hit meme dance move, the Gritty.
Let's go find someone to pick out what they want. Hi. Say hi, TJ. Hi. Hi. What costume do you want to pick out? Which one do you want? You want to go look?
Oh no! That poor little boy. That poor little boy does not need to know what Talk Tuah is. Why did you choose a kid? You could have chosen literally anyone else, and you chose a 2-year-old little boy. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. A 2-year-old little infant child like me would really like to know how you got famous. Oh, hi. It's okay. Here, let me show you real quick. Talk Tuah! I don't get it. Oh, you don't get it? That's okay, don't worry. So basically, it's when you spit on a guy's...
Lindsay with Vegas Pet Rescue Project here with Sam. We are also here with Haley Welch with Paws Across America.
This is Stallone. He has been with us since January.
What? Yeah, that's great and all, right? Raise awareness for those dogs, that's fine. But why are you doing it? Hey everyone, it's me, Haley Welch, and I'm back here again with another episode of Talk Tuah. Now, the Talk Tuah meme is super funny and super awesome. But you want to know what isn't super funny and super awesome? These poor little dogs over here.
This is Stallone. He has been with us since January.
Now guys, I think I've talked Tuah you enough. Anyway, everyone, thank you guys for watching if you made it this far, but that is all I have. Goodbye. I gotta sneeze, guys. Hold on. Okay, the sneeze is faded. Anyway, we're good. Alright. And so then I said, Talk Tuah, spit on that thing.